Hey guys, today we are going to do a get unready with me. I feel like everyone does a get ready with me. I was gonna make this a get ready with me, me doing my makeup and getting ready, but I was like, where am I getting ready to go? There's nowhere to go. So I did my makeup, I took some selfies, I sat in my house all day, and now I'm gonna take it off.
How you living?
The first thing that we're gonna do is just take my makeup off. I'm sitting in front of my mirror just so I can have a look at what I'm actually doing. But I just started using micellar water and I love it. I love it so much. And I know they say it's better for you than makeup wipes. And I agree. I've honestly, taking off my makeup and everything has been so much easier since I've started using it. And at first I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it. But once you have the little cotton pads and stuff, it literally just comes right off. It is so crazy. I have a paper cut on my finger, so you might see my hands moving a little weird, but this is, I'm just wearing some eyebrows, of course, tinted moisturizer, blush, bronzer, nothing really crazy. And then, of course, some lashes. About halfway done with my face. I'm just gonna speed up the rest of the video so you guys don't have to really sit through it. I like to just get it all off and then I wash my face, but it's up to you. So once it's at that point, next is washing my face. Usually I'll show you guys this step, but my bathroom's actually being redone, so I'm just gonna go do it real quick and then I'll be back. I just washed my face. I like to use Youth to the People, their green tea and kale cleanser. It's really good. This is the 2 fluid ounces, I guess travel size, and it was $25 at Sephora, which sounds pricey. Trust me, I know, because when I saw it, I was like, no. But I ended up getting it because it was like one of those treat yourself days, which are always the worst. But yeah, it was like a treat yourself, so I got it and I swear by it, I promise. So definitely try it. The only con that I feel about this is that the bottle's glass, so I feel like it gets kind of slippery sometimes when I'm washing and there's water involved. But yeah, definitely good for sensitive, combination skin, which I have. Once my face is washed, dry, everything, I like to go in. I know skincare Twitter says that toner is bad, but not all toners are bad. I'm gonna leave it at that. But so Versed, they are sold at Target. They have this cute little hydrating milk toner. I live by it. It's called Baby Cheeks, and that's literally what I feel like. My skin has been so clear. So clear. The next step for me is to moisturize. Sue me, I like Vaseline. It makes my skin feel good, and I feel like that's all that I really need. But for the sake of this video, I'll use things that people say are good for your skin that I have, but just if I'm trying to do something quick, Vaseline is just my go-to. And honestly, my skin feels so soft and it just feels so supple and nice when I just use Vaseline. But maybe I'll put it on as my last step. But the first thing that I like to do, I can never remember the order of what I do it in, but okay, you know what? Forget about it. We're gonna do Sephora's hyaluronic acid cream, and I just like to kind of rub it in, get it where it matters, aka your whole face. Okay. I promise I know what I'm doing when I'm not on camera, but like I said, just rub it in, get everywhere. For some reason, when I was young, I used to always skip my eyelids. Girl, what? They still need attention. You can't just... So make sure that you're literally getting everywhere because your eyelids will thank you. So next up is this moisturizing facial oil. I got it at Marshall's and it was super cheap, but it does keep my face really moisturized. And then, because it's been quarantine, I have not been sleeping well and my face is starting to show it, I just like to throw on some eye patches. under my eyes just to kind of keep everything looking good. Otherwise, I start to look like a zombie, and we don't like that. But yeah, I mean, honestly, these things, every time I use them, I doubt their capability. And I just start to think that, you know, maybe it's like the placebo effect. They don't really work, but because I think that they do, then they do. So I just throw these on for 15 minutes. And while I do that, I'm going to tackle my hair. Ah! So my hair is all set, but I still have about 13 minutes left. And I'm gonna use this time, I'm not gonna take up the whole 13 minutes, of course, because this video would be ridiculously long. But I am gonna use this time to speak on a matter that is, of course, very near and dear to my heart, and that is what is happening right now in our country. There is no excuse for anything. Any lives that have been taken, any people that have been excused of what they've done. It's disgusting, honestly. And I'm gonna need to stay calm because I do get very worked up about it, but it's kind of hard not to. When there are people who look like me, my brother, it could happen to my sister, it could happen to my mother, it could happen to literally anyone that I know. Because unfortunately, being Black in this country can be a death sentence, and that's not fair. It's not fair to us. And of course, life is not fair, but there are certain things that shouldn't even be questioned. There is no reason for someone to be against what is being done in our country right now. For all the people who are like, yeah, the looting and the protesting. The protests are peaceful, and they're completely peaceful until the police are involved. So really, you can't blame the protesters for fighting back for what they believe in. And as for the looting, you know, usually I would not believe in stealing or doing anything, but can you really blame people for stealing things when our country has been in shambles for the past 2 months between the virus and now this injustice? People are angry, and they have every right to be angry. And even the store owners who stand with these people understand the anger, and they understand that things can be replaced, buildings can be fixed, items can be put back in stock, but people cannot be brought back. And that is the problem here. It is something, I mean, unfortunately, since George Floyd, a lot of people think that he is the reason that this is happening. And honestly, when I hear that, it just kind of confuses me, because how can you think that, as important as his death was, how can you think that that is why people are outraged? This has been happening for years. This has been happening since Black people have been brought to this country. We didn't choose to be here, you know, we did not choose to be systematically oppressed. And people are angry. People were angry back when the whole civil rights movement happened. People are angry now. Nothing has changed. And for people to be against it, it kind of makes me question their character, makes me question the people who are in my life. And please believe that every single person who has shown me that they do not understand this has been removed from my life. But America is in a lot of trouble right now, and I don't think it's gonna get any better, unfortunately, until things get worse. So I just wanted to take a few moments and speak on that, because it really hurts me. There hasn't been a single day this week where I haven't cried. There hasn't been a single day this week where I haven't just been angry. And that's the only emotion that I have. People ask, like, how are you? How do you think I am? You know, like, so I just want to take a moment to say that. Of course, I want to say thank you to everyone who is showing that they stand with us, showing that we're not alone in this and that we deserve better. And of course, I want to say rest in peace to George Floyd, rest in peace to every single Black life that has been lost due to ignorance and hate. And of course, that Black Lives Matter. I can finally take these things off. Not even knowing, do you guys see a difference? I don't, but we're gonna pretend there's a difference there and we're gonna keep it pushing. So now that that is all set in, we're just gonna go in with my handy dandy Vaseline, because I told you guys I love it. I just like, my skin just feels so good all the time because of this. All the time. Put on lips, put on the eyelashes, you can put it everywhere. Like my paper cut, I've been putting on my paper cut. That's it. That's what I do for my skin. And yeah, that's how I get unready. Thank you guys for checking out my channel, if you're new here. But thank you guys for tuning into my channel, and I hope to see you guys soon. Please stay safe. Please continue fighting the good fight, and thanks guys. Bye.